And then you're going to exit down here. So photographers, now you know what's going to happen, right?
I see that.
So now let me bring to you a talented group of people. Let's start it off with Master Prop Maker, Mr. Dave Turner. Y'all got the joke, right?
Dave Turner's this shit. That's Ivy's husband.
Some of you might be a little too old for that. But if you remember it, you had great parents that showed you Scooby-Doo. Dave, epically known for his Rocketeer cosplay and some amazing prop work. So let's give it up for Dave. Joining Dave, the lovely and vivacious Miss Ivy Doomkitty. You may have seen Ivy just about everywhere because that's where she's at. And Ivy is one of those cosplayers, every convention a new costume, at least one, right?
That's true.
That is absolute dedication and love, and that's fantastic. Our next judge, the lovely Lady Lauren of Castle Corsetry. Master level costume designer with specialty in geek chic, couture, and corsets. If you like Harry Potter, if you like Marvel and DC, if you like Game of Thrones, check her stuff out on Castle Corsetry. And last but not least, an epic cosplayer, the best Captain Jack, the best Khal Drogo, it's Fanboy Brandon! And just so you know, we've got some great prizes out there, but Brandon has a special prize that's going to go to a couple of very lucky people. If you don't know, who goes to San Diego Comic-Con every year?
We're going next year, dude.
You all know that epic party that no one can ever get into that's on the pirate ship? Yeah! Well, some very lucky people are going to get passes to the pirate ship party. Because Brandon's the man that throws that bad boy. This is your panel of judges, ladies and gentlemen. Judges, go ahead and head back to your booth. That's a mighty long sword you got there, Brandon. Should we know something? Maybe I should wait on that material until the kids leave at 10.
You guys don't have a table up where I have that.
It's really hard after years of Rocky Horror Houston to keep that side down.
We don't have a
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the amateur competition, these are people that have never competed before or very, very young in their cosplay careers, we'll call it. Not everybody, monetizes their careers, but hey, they're very young into cosplay. First or second costume made, never competed in the contest. So make sure you give them some extra special love. Now, don't let amateur as a title fool you. There are some brilliant costumes about to come on stage, all right? So let's make sure our judges get around there and get them all set. Let's wait a few minutes. Now, let's see, I just want to see a show of hands. Who has competed in a contest before? All right. I said hands, not claws. Now, who hasn't competed because they were nervous about all the scrutiny and all that stuff, right? Hey guys, none of that matters. None of that matters, all right? Next con you're at, enter that bad boy. Have some fun. Walk around on stage, get your picture taken. People will love and appreciate everything that you put into that, all right? Forget all of that. We're all here for each other. We support each other. Everybody in that room loves you for the effort you put in, no matter what. Nobody's judging you except for the judge. All right. See our judges get into our booth? All right. Now also standard cosplay con procedure. Like a third of the people that signed up didn't show. So make sure you're nice to the people that organize events and actually show up, yeah, or cancel. If tell them you're going to cancel. That's always helpful, right? We all have the social media. By the way, do us a favor, take some pictures and drop hashtag Club Cosplay on that. Bump that out on the Twitter sphere, on the Instagram, all over the web. All right. Judges, are you ready? Can I get a thumbs up? you. Our next contestant is Cyanotic as Vi from League of Legends. Contestants, and that's two, April and Danny as Lilo and Stitch. As Baby Doll from Sucker Punch! Alright, give it up for our next contestant is Natalie as Juliet an original adaptation from Alan Quartermain in King Solomon's Mine. Alrighty, our next contestant, this is very specific, I love when this happens, right? So, you guys are going to see Ray as the Armored Captain America with the Stark exoskeleton after he was paralyzed. Or as I like to call it, Capception. Great job, Ray. Our next contestant, Harley Sin as Storm from X2.
Hey, baby.
Our next contestant, Natasha Von Doom as Frostbite!
I saw somebody back there.
Alrighty, that was beautiful. Our next contestant is Jason as Adele. Yep. Yes. Our next contestant, Pika Inc. as Sora. Our next contestant is Shirley as Esmeralda. Next up, Alex as the Riddler. ladies and gentlemen, and I know that this was his first attempt ever at doing this kind of a thing, but we've got Pablo Stark as Dread Machine! Next up is Marissa, also as Esmeralda. Soak up that stage, soak it. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Richard as Bill from The Walking Dead. The Walker. I don't know if I call that walking. But damn, is he selling it. Next up is Cody as Eastus Kid. Next up is Clara as Zatanna. And now from one of my favorite video games, Jason as Star Killer from The Force Unleashed.
I got excited for going.
Next up is Jeremy as Flint Rider. Next up is Long as Hector, a combination of Hector, Troy, and Thor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for all the contestants in the amateur contest. Mercifully and not nearly in the order that it was written down, thankfully. That is it. To give our judges a few minutes to deliberate, and then they're going to come up here and award some very excellent prizes and recognition to those contestants. So dance around a quick minute. We'll call them up in just a second. What do y'all think of those contestants?